Hello and welcome to the iSEEit administration tutorial. If you are an administrator, you will have this button. So if you click on this one, you'll get to this screen. So let me walk you through. Let's start with the company details where you can enter your data. For example, the company logo, just click on it, put in there, and then every communication like the meeting minutes will have this logo on. Now let's go into user administration. Here you can manage all your users that you have in iSEEit, and you can add new members and invite members. The difference between these two is if I add a new member, he's part of my sales organization. If I invite a member, I can invite somebody to work with me from the outside. Now I'm adding Peter, he's a manager, he's from the region New England. And he's part of the business unit enterprise. That's fine. I'm saying okay. So I've added Peter now. Now what happened is he reports to Jack. I didn't realize this at the time, but that's no problem. I just move Peter over here under Jack and he will directly report into him. Now let's get into the deal settings. Here's where you can model your sales process. We've got by default 6 sales stages. Let's say we only have 5. Can just change it here, change the names, and here we've got 5. If you further scroll down in the deal settings, you will see the qualifiers and the milestones which are attached to the different stages in the sales process. So let's take the pain qualifier. I will see that it's attached to discovery. I have configured it as gate. That means if I'm going to the next stage and this is not accomplished, I'll get a warning. And I've also configured it as main qualifier, which means that I will be able to see it in the forecast or in the meeting minutes, and I always have the checklist ready with me so I know if I've accomplished all the checkpoints of this qualifier. If you scroll further down, you will be able to configure your project portfolios with the product area, the products underneath them. You can delete some of them or even create new areas. In the task settings, you will be able to manage your default tags and the process stages. In the financial data segment, you can define your forecast currency, the exchange rate if it's fixed or if you want to have an automated daily update, the currencies that you want to deal in, the financial year start, and the time when you want to create the weekly snapshot for your forecast. In the industries and solution area, you can configure the verticals that you want to have in your system and the solution areas that will show up in the area of interest of your contacts. And last but not least, the territory structure. Especially when you work in big organizations, you might want to organize yourself in a regional structure or in business units, which you can do here. Thanks for joining this tutorial. If you have any further questions, please drop us a line under support@iSEEit.com. Thank you.